Friday night trivia right here on Talking Habs and Don't Puck with Media.
What's up?
What's up, everybody? I'm Rick. That's Matt.
Boy.
That's Harry.
Hello.
And we're here for some trivia. We're going to do some NHL trivia and some Habs trivia. And
to prove once and for all, Rick's not as smart as he says he is.
I read some of the questions. I'm not. And if we got some Flyers fans and some Bruins fans over on Don't Puck with Media, let us know. And we will dig up some Flyers and Bruins trivia as well. So a little something for everybody. And hopefully we're going to have a good time. If you are here having a good time, please give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel or new over there at Don't Puck with Media, please give us a subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're not. This is nothing that was pre-planned or pre-prepared. It's like kind of a. I just made this up today to do and last minute, and we're gonna do the best we can. I got a bunch of NHL trivia and Habs trivia sites ready to go to ask the questions. I'm gonna try to give multiple choice answer questions if I can, and we're gonna go from there. What do you guys think?
I think that sounds good.
Yeah, Matt's usual looking. He's looking at his dick. He's
trying to find it. God damn it!
He lost the dick. The dick got lost, and that's why. If you ever wonder why does Matt look, he's waiting for it to come back.
Rick, we're barely 2 minutes in.
You see no denial from him, so it must be true.
Well, somebody's got to do the promoting in this business.
Somebody got to do the promoting. All right, so we're going to have hopefully a good time. If you are here, say hi, and we'll be looking in the chat for answers. So if you know the answer to something that we're asking, let us know. And there are absolutely 0 prizes tonight. 0, none. We're just
this is strictly for pride and bragging rights.
Yes, we're just doing this for fun, and hopefully that we're going to we're really just doing it for views. I mean, that's really all it's about. No, we're doing it for fun. Hey, Lou, how's it going out there? Good to see you. Did I see you today? I'm trying to think. No, I didn't go over there today. See, that's how good my memory is. Couldn't remember what I did today. All right, let's see who's here. Habs Guru, welcome in, Habs Guru. Hopefully we're gonna have a blast if we pull this off. We'll have to see. Wonder Phil, how's it going, Phil? Remember to support the local arts like the light opera at McGill Savoy showing Princess Ida. No, support the local arts like Talking Habs.
Absolutely, and Don't Puck with Media.
And Don't Puck with Media and Harry Rice Hockey. And Matt, I mean, it doesn't matter.
I mean, he's got a Twitter.
His Twitter, I don't know his Twitter. I just do M_N, and then I get it. I don't know. You can all do that, and you might get it. All right, who else there? Trivia night sounds like a blast. Hopefully it is. I don't know why you got 2 of them. One's in black, one's in green there, Guru.
Oh, maybe one's from Don't Puck with Media, the other's from Talking Habs.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, I think we're getting merged.
That's how it works. Awesome. Hey, listen, it's a learning experience. Only second time, third time we're doing the double broadcast. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. There's Matt, just promoting himself. Full of self-promotion. Hey, Randy Mack, how's it going?
Hey,
all right,
Randy.
so we're going to. I don't know if I'm not going to show them on the screen because all these sites they give you the answer there, so can't show them on the screen. But I'll read them out. And Matt's got some in his book. And Lucy's nice haircut, Matt.
Been cut for a little bit.
She's a barber by trade, so she ought to know.
She's a barber. Excuse me, I said that wrong. She's a barber.
A baba? She's a baba. She knows a good haircut when she sees it.
My Uncle Beep was a baba. Damn good baba.
Damn good. So is she. Our boys, I don't think anybody else ever cut their hair like in their lives. And first time she cut my hair, I never had anybody else cut my hair since then. But now I do it myself, obviously. I don't have hair to cut, so it doesn't really matter. All right. This is going to be a different stream, right? So we're not really taking hockey questions. It's trivia. And we'll go from there. Should I lead off with something?
I mean, we've all got the hockey trivia loaded up. I don't know if we want to do a
Harry. You go
I gotta
first.
load shit up. I got a book.
Harry goes first. Harry goes first.
All right. I have 2 sites loaded up, and one of them has like 85 questions. So we're gonna start with one that might be a little bit easy, depending on if you know your history or if you're a new fan. Who was the first NHL player to score 50 goals in a single season?
The Rocket.
That's easy.
It's the Rocket.
Yeah. Rocket Richard.
Anybody in chat want to give it a guess?
They're all laughing. Go. That's easy.
This site might be wrong then. Yeah, this site is wrong then.
I mean, it's the Rocket. It's common
Rocket.
knowledge. It was the Rocket. Who did they say?
It says in 81-82 it was Gretzky. What the hell?
Oh, 50 goals in 50 games.
No, 50 goals in a single season.
Well, but what they meant was 50 goals in 50 games. So it's a type, because that would be the answer to that.
The first to ever score 50 was the Rocket.
Although I think actually the first to go 50 and 50 is the Rocket. Either way,
Yeah, he scored 50 goals in exactly 50
it was
games.
only 50 games when he got 50 goals the first time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
that's not a good site. Let's try this one.
Yeah.
This is a little more recent, so your younger people out there, you might get this. What milestone win would the Montreal Canadiens reach with their 20th win of the 2008-2009 season? This is supposed to be an easy question. Their 1,000th, their 3,000th, their 500th, or their 9,000th. That's a little much.
Holy hell.
What milestone win? So figure in 2008, 2009, they were what?
That was almost 100 years.
That is 100 years.
Gotta be
90 years.
Gotta be 1,000.
Got to be 1,000.
I'm going to say 1,000, yeah.
Got to be 1,000. Paul W says
3,000.
And Gretzky was 50 and 39.
Yeah.
Bongres says Patrick Waugh, but that was for the previous question. Yeah, I think we're going to go with 1,000, and it is Paul Duffy gets it. It was their 3,000 win. Paul, you were right there, buddy.
You know, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
It does make sense. It had to be 1 or 3. Definitely wasn't 500, and it definitely
wasn't 9,000.
It's over 9,000.
Let's figure it out, actually. 100 seasons times 30 average.
Yeah. Guaranteed
3,000.
30 wins.
That's
yeah.
about right. Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
Yeah,
All right, Matt, your turn. Pick one out. Come on, man. Let's go.
Okay. I just opened up to a random page, put my finger down while I look this way, and pick a question. Oh, wait.
Yeah, do it again.
Well, no, it's one I asked in a previous stream.
Do you check these off?
Paul Duffy, we're going to find out if you're always right. Don't worry.
I'm getting my next question ready too while Matt does that.
Yes, sir. Me too.
The Habs scouted and drafted defender Craig Ludwig from an American college team that won 2 national championships and featured 9 future NHL players. Which college team did Ludwig play for?
Gee, I wonder.
Minnesota.
I thought it was going to be Boston U because Matt really wanted that.
He was playing in Minnesota. I'm quite sure. I know he's from Minnesota, I believe, but he was playing there too, but I could be wrong.
I'm going to say Boston U just because I feel like that would be a very Matt thing to do is to pick a Boston U-centric question.
Anybody out there got an answer to that? Did anybody out there understand the question?
Basically, before Montreal drafted
Michigan.
Craig Ludwig, what college team was he playing for, basically?
What college team did he play for? Craig Ludwig. Matt says Michigan. What were the options? Did you give options?
There are no options.
There are no options. Derek says University of North Dakota. I actually like that answer.
That is a good one, yeah.
Survey says
We got an answer?
North Dakota.
Wow.
At least
So
I knew
I didn't look at the other page. There were 4.
Oh, okay. So he didn't.
It was
But
either
I like Derek, when
Minnesota,
I saw-
BU, Princeton, or North Dakota.
When I saw the answer that Derek put up, I knew when I saw it, I recognized it as the right one. That was a good answer. All right. Derek gets one. Paul gets one.
All right. Do you want me to keep a little tally for points? Because I can do that.
I have.
If you
my
want.
next one's from that same chapter.
If you want.
All right. So Paul's got. Paul
Alex
D's got one.
Alex, aren't you driving for Uber right now? Get the fuck off the phone.
Keep your eyes on the road, Alex.
Jesus
The answer is
Christ.
C. All right. All right. I'm gonna keep it a little bit of a softball. I think I'll try and get harder as we go along. That sounded incredibly wrong. We're gonna move right past it.
You can just don't let us know. Like
all right. Alex, he's pulled over right now. He has nothing better to do. It's suddenly dead. Well, that's good. You're not driving then. That's probably the best case scenario.
Probably everyone's safer out there.
All right. In the 2005 NHL draft, we obviously know that Sidney Crosby went first overall to the Penguins. However, who? Sorry, I'm trying to correct this myself. Okay, good. All right. So
who went 5th? I wonder.
Who was drafted? We all know Price went 5th. Who was drafted 2nd overall behind Sidney Crosby?
Pat Falloon.
A. Gilbert Brulé. B. B. Luc Bourdon. C. Bobby Ryan. Or D. Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson.
Who? Give me the answers again.
It was Gilbert Brulé, Luc Bourdon, Bobby Ryan, or Jack Johnson.
Could be Bobby Ryan, but I'm going Jack Johnson.
Bobby, my gut's telling me that Jack Johnson went like right before Price. I don't know why, but I don't think he did. I know he went in the top 10. I'm gonna go Bobby Ryan. Something tells me Jack Johnson was 3 or 4.
Guru says Ryan, and Derek Kane says Brulé. Alex says Cherry Hill's own Bobby Ryan.
All right, so Matt, you're locking in Bobby Ryan?
Yes.
All right. The answer, the Anaheim Ducks selected Bobby Ryan.
I get it, Rick.
Jack Johnson.
Okay, but for my own defense, I did say it could be Bobby Ryan.
Yeah, you weren't far off though. Jack Johnson went 3rd overall.
3rd. I know Jack Johnson was in the top 5. I know
I thought he was 2nd.
5.
Yeah,
and I had a gut feeling that he went 3 or 4.
Gilbert Brulé actually went 4th to the Minnesota Wild. That's who the Canadiens wanted, and we pivoted to Price. Luc Bourdon went 10th to the Vancouver Canucks, and also rest in peace.
Imagine taking Brulé instead of Price. Imagine taking Brulé instead of Price.
Oh God!
Looking back at it,
I mean,
Rick,
I like Brulé.
Dive out his window.
I'm telling you.
And Stanman said,
"Thank you, Minnesota."
Well.
Which team did Montreal Canadiens beat 4-3 to reach the 1953 Stanley Cup Finals? A. Chicago Blackhawks. B. Toronto Maple Leafs. C. Boston Bruins. D. New York Rangers. And you could add one more team because there were only fucking 6 of them.
I'm going with the Rangers, honestly. For some reason, it feels like one of those things where the Rangers made it one of those weird years, but then Habs just beat them. I'm going to say the Rangers.
I'm going.
This was to get into the finals, right? So this wasn't for the cup.
I got to keep the Rangers.
I'm going honestly. Boston.
Matt's got Boston.
Stan and Habs Guru also saying Boston.
Harry says Rangers. Guru says Boston. Stan says Boston. Anybody else? Paul says Detroit, the one team I didn't mention. I didn't mention Detroit, though, definitely. I didn't.
Oh, I thought you didn't mention. I thought you mentioned Detroit and left out Toronto.
No, I didn't. Detroit's the only one I didn't.
No, but he goes, you could add another one because there are only fucking 6 teams.
Right. Derek says Boston.
It's
Going
probably
once,
best.
going twice, going 3 times. And the answer is the one no one mentioned: Chicago Blackhawks.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
1953.
All right, everybody loses
Glad
a
I didn't
point.
have to guess that one. Matt, you're next. Matt, we're gonna do that so you guys we can all be prepared in time for our. But Matt, of course, not gonna be prepared.
Which of the following facts about Canadiens defender Peter Svoboda
Svoboda.
is not true? A, he defected to North America from Czechoslovakia. B, he drove the Zamboni to clean the ice between periods during his first season. C, he scored the gold medal winning goal for his country in the 1998 Winter Olympics. D, he never reached double-digit goals in NHL season.
I gotta say B. You can multiple? You can take multiple choices?
No, it's just one of them. One of them is not true.
B. Why would he have driven the Zamboni in between periods?
Can I hear them again?
Guru says B.
I do
A,
believe he never did score more than double-digit goals. So that one I believe is right. It is an accurate one. It's got to be B, right? Guru says B. Paul says C. Derek says B. I thought you're never wrong, Paul. Stan says B.
Just to vary it out, I'm going with A. I completely blanked out on hearing the question. I'm just gonna go with A.
I'll read them again. A, he defected to North America from Czechoslovakia. B, he drove the Zamboni to clean the ice between periods during his first season. C, he scored the gold medal winning goal for his country in the 1998 Winter Olympics. D, he never reached double-digit goals in any NHL season.
And this is which one is false, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna say A. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with A.
Is B.
Survey says B.
You are not the father.
Why is a player driving the fucking Zamboni?
I
Like,
don't know.
really,
I figured maybe
this
it'd be a
was-
cool little factoid.
This was like the easiest answer. And listen, I was watching games. Like I never saw Peter Svoboda drive.
You
the
never saw
Zamboni.
a guy in full Habs gear driving the Zamboni.
Never saw it.
As
So-
funny as that would be.
You imagine he gets undressed, puts on like stadium wear attire, drives the Zamboni, goes back, gets his shit back on.
Yeah.
Damn, so he did defect then. Okay.
You're up next there, Mr. Harry.
Whew. All right. So we'll get a little bit tougher because you guys seem to have a pretty decent grasp on this. Who scored the very first goal in NHL history? Harry Highland, or Harry Highland, however you want to pronounce it, Dave Ritchie, Eddie Guerin, or Joe Malone?
Joe Malone.
Oh, okay, both you guys going Joe Malone. Anybody in the chat? Take your guess. I'll repeat the answers. Who scored the very first goal in NHL history? Harry Highland, Dave Ritchie, Eddie Gerard, if you will. It's spelled how the way you spell Gerard Gallant's first name. Or Joe Malone, Habs legend, by the way.
I think I'm wrong, but it's Joe Malone. That's the only if I'm going to say it might be C, but I think it's Joe Malone.
Joe
All right,
Malone.
Paul Duffy's saying Joe. I'll give it a 10, 15 more seconds for people to guess. I think that's fair.
No, 5 seconds.
All right.
Can we should get that clock, from the game shows.
Oh, I can pull up a clock. I can do like a
No, but
timer.
with the music.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like that exactly.
Stan says the only name he recognizes, so I'm assuming he'll go Joe Malone. Derek Kane is saying Richie, and the
Yeah,
correct
I think
answer.
I think Derek could be right, but yeah.
The correct answer is Dave Ritchie. Montreal Wanderers defenseman Dave Ritchie scored the first goal in NHL history, apparently 1 minute into the league's first career game.
The funny thing is, I think I heard this like a month ago somewhere. I don't know where, but I think I did. So, yeah.
In the
And Derek
league's
seems to
first
know
career
his stuff.
game. Wait, so if the league has a career, wouldn't the league just have all the records?
By the way, we're hoping that you people out there are not like cheating by looking it up. Hopefully,
Yeah.
you'll take it, in the spirit that it's meant to do this.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that, but I thought maybe not. But yeah, please just
Augie
don't
says,
shoot.
listen to this. Augie says, we have an odds on Boney Driver here. Every once in a while, you catch him on it driving down the street in town. I forget where Aki lives. Not Aki, you're not that far from me because now I know it's not New Zealand. It might be in Maritimes, but yeah, that is funny. Oh, who's next? Me?
Yep.
Oh. Who was 18-8-4 as a goalie with the Montreal Canadiens in 1960-61? A. Jacques Plante. B. Andre Pronovost. C. Bill Durnan. D. Charlie Hodge.
All right.
60 Plant.
I would not have gotten it right.
I'm gonna go Bill Durnan.
I'm gonna go with Harry, considering if Rick, because Rick probably would have won Jacques Plant.
I'm not saying what I would have got, but I'm going to say I would have got this wrong.
Oh, there we go. So
Paul says Charlie Hodge. Stan says Charlie Hodge. Derek
go with
says
Charlie
Hodge. I would go with Charlie Hodge because it's Charlie Hodge. I wouldn't have got it. I would have guessed. Well, I would have had to think about that. I think in the 60s, Jacques Plante was with Toronto or something. Or it could have been with Toronto, I think.
D was Charlie Hodge, right? For Stan the Man to give him a point, or
Yep.
Right.
Everybody
Perfect.
there in the chat got it.
All right. Oh,
All right.
and Paul Duffy too. I didn't see him.
Paul's
Mike
always
Coyne.
right.
And I actually love this question because it's something else we can rub in Bruins fans' faces because we won the most Stanley Cups at the Garden.
There's one for the Bruins fans as well.
We're just
Ooh.
better than the Bruins. Which Montreal defender scored in a 1-0 victory over the Bruins on November 20th, 1928? It's the day before my birthday and like 70 years before. To record the first ever NHL goal in Boston Garden. A. Francis Bouillon. I don't think it was him.
Someone
B.
guesses A, you're out.
B. I mean, he must have looked damn good for that being that old. What, fucking 107?
Yeah, really.
B. Ted Harris. C. Glenn Hammond. D. Silvio Menta.
D.
I'm gonna go with C. Also for B, for a split second, I thought you said Jordan Harris, and I was about to lose my shit again.
By the way,
If anyone says A, then they need to reevaluate.
Silvio Manta is the Manta from Washington. That's his great grandfather, I believe.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
Stan says C. Derek says D. Guru says B. Good thing no one says A. I don't have to worry about anybody.
Paul, if it's before your time, it's before all of our time.
Is Paul older than you?
He's a little bit older than me. Not by much, but he's a little bit.
Hey, Paula, or Matt Outdoor. Paul
Hey, Matt Outdoor.
Paul Outdoor.
Survey says D. Silvio Manta.
Oh.
Well, just by the time, like I could tell.
So we had the very first goal in the Garden. We got the most Stanley Cups in the Garden, and we're just better.
And Derek is running away with this. He leads at 5.
I would have died laughing if anyone guessed A.
Is he beating me? Derek's beating me? Damn it.
Oh, yeah, it's my turn next. Okay. All right. All right. Rick, this is going to be a question that I know you're going to love. All right. Who was the first NHL commissioner? Was it Frank Calder,
Gary
Mike
Bettman.
Mike Barnett, Wayne Gretzky, or Gary Bettman?
It's Gary Bettman. Didn't have a commissioner before him.
Oh yeah, Derek's from Montreal. Okay, you know what that's
What's the first two? What's the first two?
Frank Calder and
Rick,
Mike
there
Barnett.
was no commissioner before Gary Bettman.
You don't
Frank
gotta
Calder.
spoil the answer.
Frank Calder and
Mike Barnett.
I'm gonna go with oddly Mike Barnett because Calder was probably the reason they named the Calder Cup for what it is. That's probably a fake thing. The other two, come on, C and D are obviously not it. I'm going to go with
Wayne Gretzky.
Barnett.
I think Wayne Gretzky could have been the commissioner.
Gary Bettman.
I'm going with Barnett. That's my
All right.
reasoning.
That's saying.
I don't think I'm right because everybody else took the A guy.
Yeah. All right. The correct answer is actually Matt. Oh, Matt was the only one who got it right. It was indeed Gary Bettman.
There was no commissioner before Gary Bettman.
Now this I will say it was a little bit of a trick question. The NHL had president.
Oh, what was he? Oh, he was the president.
President, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Bettman was the first commissioner. They had presidents before, yeah.
Make me look like a fool.
Oh, well, this will be
stream
my
is
last
over.
night with the Talking Habs crew, boys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
That was before my time too. He was the first and only commissioner so far.
Yeah.
How'd you not get that, Rick? Like 1,000 years old.
Matt Outdoor, we're having a trivia night. That's what we're doing tonight.
My turn.
Yep.
In what year was former Montreal Canadian Silvio Mantha selected to the NHL Hall of Fame? A, 1960. B, 2003. C, 1948. D, 1976.
I'm gonna say 2003. It feels like around the 90s, 2000s when they really started getting really historical about some of the league's first players. I think it would have been 03.
I'm going 76 just for shits and giggles.
Matt says 76. Harry says 2003. What say you guys in the chat? And Matt Outdoor, it's obviously trivia night. That's the title.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking trivia, dude. Let's see. Guru says 76. Derek says 1948.
Ooh. Paul Duffy also says 48.
And the results of the lie detector says you are not the father. Paul says 48. Dandaman says 48. The answer is... What, dude? Yeah, there you go. 1960.
Wow, nobody guessed
Nobody
it.
gets it.
Cool.
Okay, drummer boy, you're up next.
You call me drummer boy. I gotta
Little
play
drummer boy.
That one. Okay. In the 1968 NHL. Oh my fucking god! That's the third time I came on it. Hold on. Which player was the oldest to wear the C for the Montreal Canadiens at 39 years old? Doug Harvey, Henri Richard, Jean Beliveau, or Maurice Richard?
39.
Was Harvey traded for his drinking problem at that point?
Yeah, he was with the Rangers at the end.
I
Was
wanna
he traded
see
because he
more.
was an alcoholic?
I think so, yeah.
No, he was traded because he was part of the group that tried to get them to unionize.
Oh, yeah, the union. Yeah, my apologies. Yeah, I thought it was the drinking thing. Yeah.
Can you read the second and third names?
Henri Richard, Jean Beliveau,
So what's the fourth one?
Maurice Richard.
I'm going to say Henri.
I'm going to say Maurice. Who was the first one?
Doug
Doug
Harvey.
Harvey.
I'm going to say Maurice Richard.
Also, I just realized real quick, have you guys noticed anything
Guru
about
says-
my Wi-Fi?
Let him
Yes,
be.
it's good tonight, and your picture's much clearer too.
We
by
have
the way.
Oh,
I
let's
do
go.
really good.
B. We have another Maurice. We have two Henri, and we have another B. Survey says you're all dumb. C. Jean Beliveau.
Oh,
I didn't think he was that
Beliveau.
old. Honestly, you're
I
right.
didn't
He
think
was
that either.
40 when he retired. You're right.
Huh?
Wait, he named him captain before and then he retired.
No, he didn't name him captain at cap. He was 10 years captain. He wasn't captain until he was 49. He was still captain when he was 39. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. No, never mind.
What? No, Harry, your turn.
All right. I'm torn between two questions. You know what? We're very Habs-centric right now. I'm going with the Habs
Torn
question.
between two questions. Feeling like a fool. That's an old song.
All right. All right. George Hainsworth set a record for most shutouts in a single season
I know
in
the
the
answer.
Sorry?
Go ahead.
George Hainsworth set a record for the most shutouts in a single season in the 1928-29 season. Do you know how many shutouts he got?
22. Oh, did I say it? I'm sorry. I'm a smart ass, but so did Randy Mack. So there you go. We're both smart asses.
Wait, no, I don't want to start the quiz. Okay, there we go. A 17, B 12, C 22, or D 26.
It doesn't
I'm
say
gonna
how
go
many
C,
games because
22.
44 games.
Yep. That was the explanation that he did it in 44 games actually.
In my video, Ghost of Habs Past, I have that stat in there.
Do you actually?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I have George Hainsworth. He had 42 shutouts in 44 games.
Oh shit. Yeah, well,
So go to your next one because that one was just I ruined it. So
no, don't worry. All right. So
His
I'll
save
mark-
percentage
I'll mark your-
must have been through the roof in those 44 games, considering half of them is save percentage.
that doesn't mean that it was, but he got. Oh yeah, right.
Well, half of them were 1,000.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Okay, shut up.
Weirdly enough, his save percentage from the year before is tracked, but not that year. Weirdly enough, the year.
But look at the year. I mean, the stats were weird.
They
didn't keep stats
true.
like they do today.
Also, shout out the year before, George Hainsworth having a 1.05 goals against average.
He was probably the best goalie in his day.
Absolutely.
What year did he play? What years did he play?
1920 to 30s, I think.
That's
maybe?
impressive, considering they were like stand-up goaltenders.
They were,
Yeah.
of course.
And didn't have a mask on, so he obviously didn't give a shit about getting his face exploded.
All right. My next question. Who did Wayne Gretzky score his first goals against? A, the Vancouver Canucks, B, the Toronto Maple Leafs, or C, the Pittsburgh Penguins?
Oh, that's a fucking good one.
I'm gonna go Vancouver because he played in the West.
That I'm thinking Vancouver myself too. That's where I was going. But I don't know if something about Pittsburgh makes it sound right.
But also keep in mind, in those days, Toronto, I think, was also in the West as well.
True, they were actually. You're 100% right, Harry.
Yeah.
Oh wait, in '79, maybe I think they got shifted there when the teams came in.
I'll actually look up 1979 NHL conferences just to make sure. So they were actually in the Adams division with the Bruins, Sabres, and the Stars. No, that's Minnesota, North Stars.
Yeah.
What division were we in?
We were in the North with the Penguins, Kings, Capitals, and Red Wings.
What the fuck?
Penguins, Kings, Capitals, and Red Wings. That's who we were in there with? That's weird.
Yeah.
The Kings, imagine being the Kings being the only team that got to fly across the country.
All the time. But yeah, that's weird. I don't remember.
All right. So
I'm going to go with A.
All right. And you're going to Vancouver as well, Matt?
Yeah.
All right. Stan, Habs Guru, Paul Duffy, Derek Kane all say A. Randy saying Pittsburgh. The answer is the Vancouver Canucks. Yeah, you guys got it right.
I'm so smart.
Canucks.
I am the smartest man alive.
Who's winning?
I am the smartest man alive.
It is currently. I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't forget anyone. Stan the man. I think I forgot. Wait, did I forget Stan? No, I did not. It was Habs Guru. That's what I forgot. Leading right now is currently Derek King with 6 correct answers. The next is a 4-way tie between Habs Guru, Paul Duffy, Stan the Man, and Matt with 3.
I'm not even in there.
You have 2 right now.
I only got 2.
Dumbass.
This is rigged.
Wait, no. The first question you got right. So actually no.
It's
you have
rigged.
3 right. It's actually a 5-way tie. Actually,
It's rigged.
it's rigged.
It's rigged. I want to recount.
Damn right, it's rigged. I'm not even counting myself.
I didn't lose. The votes were coming in at 4 a.m, and nobody would. Okay, what jersey number did Alex Tanguay wear when he came to the Montreal Canadiens in 2008? Number 3, 13, 17, or 42?
I want to say 13.
I do too.
I was not watching the Canadiens in 08-09, but I think I know that. Sorry, that was gross. Because I know in NHL 09 he's on the Canadiens, and I feel like I remember him wearing 13 in that game.
I'm going to go with 13.
So 13 for you guys. Guru 13. Stand the Man 13. Paul Duffy 42.
Derek Kane with 13 as well.
And Derek Kane with 13. And remember, Paul is always right. Except this time, he's not. 'Cause it's number 13.
Stand the Man.
Gotcha, Paul.
Derek.
I got your back. Don't worry, buddy.
All right. So I believe it is Matt's turn for a question.
Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
What do we got here?
Holy Mackinac first mistake this year from Paul Duffy.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, did Rick freeze? Oh,
Did I
no, there we go.
freeze?
Canadian center Doug Jarvis never missed a game in his entire NHL career and still holds the record for the most consecutive games played. How many in a row did he suit up for? A, 782. B, 853. C, 964. Or D, and it also happens to be Rick's age, 1,001 games.
I'm going to say 964.
D.
Or whatever C was. I don't think it was 964, but I'm saying C.
Duffy says 899. Rick
D.
says D.
And I can actually look this up because I already guessed, so I can't cheat.
C.
Habs Guru is saying 964.
Rick says C. Survey says D, 1001.
That is wrong.
Actually, I didn't even look at the answer.
Do we get any points for being the only one to get it right?
Wait, I take it back. I didn't look at the answer.
You bastard. You killed Kenny.
Wrong order, Rick, but you know that's close enough.
I watch. I'm going to be the only one that got it wrong.
Where's the fucking...
Do you want me to just say the answer, Matt?
Answers are in the back, Matt.
Yeah, just say the answer.
It was 964.
Okay, good.
You bastard. You ruined my reputation.
Derek King, once again, with another correct answer. Habs Guru is catching a little bit, but I feel like I want to give Stan the Man the point because he put 853, and all three of those are next to the numbers for 964, and I feel he meant to put that. But he put 853. I gotta be stingent with the points. All right, so while Matt looks for the answer, I will get to my next.
Got the answer 5 minutes ago, Matt.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa. All right, so no, that one's really obvious because we're all Habs fans. Oh, okay, this is a good one.
Yep, C, 964. I found it.
All right, so you don't need to name the player, just the length. I could have phrased that a lot better.
Of his penis? Why would you want to know the length of his penis, man? Come on.
But how long was the longest consecutive goal streak? A21, B16, C14, D27.
Longest consecutive goal streak?
Yep. Once again, A21, B16, C14, and D27.
I'm going with D27.
I feel like I'm playing bingo right now.
It's still wait. Repeat them one more time because I'm an idiot. You froze. You froze at an appropriate time.
Oh, there we go. All right, so A21, B16, C14, and D27.
For consecutive goal streak?
Yep, the longest consecutive goal streak. Paul Duffy saying A. Habs Guru Derek King both saying 21, A as well. And Stan the Man saying D27.
Shit. I'm gonna go with 21 because Derek got 21. I'm following him right now.
All right, Matt, what was your answer again, Matt?
27.
27. The answer is actually B. 16. 16 game streak set by Punch Broadbent. He had a 16 game goal streak all the way back in 1921-22, so 102 years ago.
Punch Broadbent.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a name.
What?
You know what? I don't like this one. It's too easy.
Ooh. I mean, we could use some layups once in a while. Oh, okay. One of the quizzes that I just read.
My next question is going to be an absolute layup. It's funny.
Oh, God. Also, shout out this one trivia that I'm on, having 8 pages of 10 questions each. So I don't think we're running out of questions for the night.
Who was? I got tons.
Wait, Harry. Who? Me and Rick tied, or is one of us ahead of each other? I just want to make sure I'm ahead of Rick. That's all I really care about.
You are ahead of Rick by 1.
Everybody's ahead of Rick.
Except for Alex and Randy, they both have 1.
All right.
I'm smarter than both of them.
Who was the first goalie to win 200 games with the Montreal Canadiens? A. Ken Dryden. B. Georges Vezina. C. Bill Durnan. D. Gump Worsley.
That's a good question.
I like that Gump Worsley in there.
You know, I do too. Maybe Vezina?
I'm honestly...
I don't
know. Between
That's
Durnan and Worsley now.
Guru says B. George Vezina.
You know what?
And the man says B. George Vezina. Derek says Bill Durnan.
I'm gonna go with Bill Durnan.
I'm gonna go Gump. I'm gonna try that again. I'm going with Gump Worsley.
Paul also says Bill Durnan. And the answer is Gump Worsley, first of all, did not play here long enough. I don't think he win 200 games. That's number 1. The answer is C. Bill Durnan.
Ah, damn it.
Yes, now I'm 2 ahead of Rick. And like a zillion ahead of Alex.
Listen, admit it. You took Bill Durnan because I had just said Derek took Bill Durnan. And you went, I'm going with Bill Durnan. So admit it. You took it.
A little bit. I was going either Vezina or Durnan for whatever reason.
A little bit.
I was leaning Durnan. Then Derek said it. Oh my God, I got to go Durnan.
Yeah, okay. No, I believe you. Most people would not believe you, but I will. Who's next?
Me. This is a layup. If anybody gets this wrong, then that's bad. Right. Montreal goaltender Carey Price played in the 2014 Winter Olympics for which team? The United States of America, Canada, France, or Sweden?
Obviously, France.
Say that again. I was looking for a question.
Montreal goaltender Carey Price played in the 2014 Winter Olympics for which team? The United States of America, Canada, France, or Sweden?
I'm going to go with E. That's a fucking dumb question. Wow. Canada. Blame Canada.
I obviously know what answer it is, but just to be honorable, I'm going to go with D as my answer to purposefully be wrong because I'm not counted anyways.
Well, keep us in suspense like we don't know.
The answer is A, the United States of America.
How could he play for the United States of America?
Well, because we actually changed flags at Olympics. So the Team Canada was actually a Team USA jersey and vice versa.
Oh, it's a joke. I remember there was a joke. They said, "Oh, we're just joking. Look what we did by accident."
Do they actually do that?
No.
No, like that as a joke. Like,
Told you it was a layup.
yeah.
Ah.
All right, so Paul, I'm gonna count. Should I count Derek? Because he only said yes, true, Paul, and not the answer itself. Do I count Derek? You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna count Derek this time. He didn't give the answer. He just said yes, true to an answer. Does someone else? I'm gonna. We can do some competition. All right. I believe it's me next, right?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Because I'm on a site. I don't know where the answers are.
The first NHL All-Star game was held as a benefit for what injured star? Ace Bailey, Howie Merez, Silvio Mantha, he's coming up again, or Eddie Shore?
Eddie Shore.
Okay. All right. I'll wait a few seconds.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. No, I seriously,
Right.
I didn't hear it.
No, don't worry. The first NHL All-Star game was held as a benefit for which injured star? Ace Bailey, Howie Merez, Silvio Mantha, or Eddie Shore?
Ace Bailey.
Stan the man saying Ace Bailey as well.
Actually, Rick was probably around for it. I'm gonna go Ace Bailey.
Can't change. You're locked in. You can't change.
I never said I was locked in.
Oh, we said you were locked in.
Paul Duffy's going with Howie Merez. So is Randy. All right. The answer. Oh, Habs Guru also saying B. The correct answer. Yeah, Howie Merez was B. The correct answer is Ace Bailey.
Yes.
Of course it is.
And fun fact for those who don't know, it was actually as a result of an injury by Eddie Shore. That's why he was on there. It was during a game in the Boston Gardens. Yep, between the Leafs and Bruins. Exactly. Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was Shore or Ace Bailey that got hit in the head.
Yeah.
I knew what. Didn't Eddie Shore end up getting hit in the head too at one point, or I might be thinking of a different Bruin?
Eddie Shore was like one of the most feared, if not the most feared, NHLer at the time.
Ooh, so Stan and Matt now starting to catch up on Derek as he's left.
And I finally got 3. Yay!
Oh no, you finally got 4 actually.
I got 4.
Yeah, because I forgot you got the first question correct. I think it was. And so, yeah.
Hang on, I gotta find a question now because I'm an idiot.
Oh wow! And fun fact about that Ace Bailey thing. Authorities in Boston made it known that they wanted to charge Eddie Shore with manslaughter if Ace Bailey had died.
There was a Bruin that died because I think I couldn't remember if he got hit in the head with a stick or hit his head on the ice.
Okay, here's one for the Flyers again. Which coach took the Philadelphia Flyers to the Stanley Cup final? Nope, wrong question. Here, this one. Who coached the Philadelphia Flyers to win the Stanley Cup final in 1974?
I have no clue.
Do we? There's no multi-choice on this one?
No, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh God.
Who said Randy Mack says Fred Sherlock?
I don't know why. I don't think he ever.
Very Crisp because that's who Crisp is. Randy Mack now says Shiro. Fred Shiro.
I'm gonna go Fred Shiro.
I don't think he ever coached, but just to give an answer, I'm just gonna go Roger Nielsen. I don't think he ever coached the Flyers. I don't think he coached them.
No, but the answer is Fred Shiro.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this one doesn't have multiple choice.
No, don't worry. So Matt gets that one right. Randy gets that one right.
I got more.
Stan gets that one right. Wait, I didn't mean to give fucking Randy 7 correct answers. There we go. All right.
My question. Which Habs goalie was the first NHL netminder to play in an outdoor game? The 2003 Heritage Classic. That's when they wore the fucking
beauty
monstrosity of a jersey. Which he won 4-3 while sporting a toque over his helmet. A. Patrick Waugh. B. Carey Price. C. Jose Theodore, or D. Jeff Hackett?
Sorry, was B Carey Price?
Yeah.
What was the question again?
Which
Look,
Habs goalie was the first NHL netminder to play in an outdoor game, the 2003 Heritage Classic? That was the game where they had the fucking striped jersey.
Jose Theodore.
Which
Jose
he won
Theodore.
4-3 while sporting a toque over his helmet.
Took.
A toque, man. A toque.
Got to say took. in
A.
the proper
Patrick
way.
Waugh. B. Carey Price. C. Jose Theodore. D. Jeff Hackett.
You know, as egregious
Jose Theodore.
as Carey Price is, Jeff Hackett's probably an even worse answer.
Jose Theodore.
Yeah, the Habs guru staying in
Albert Simon.
And survey
Theodore.
says
It was
It was
Albert.
Carey Price.
It was Simon.
this
It
man
was
right here,
Theodore.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Jose Theodore.
And the odd thing is, his head used to bobble around like that.
Here's the thing. Didn't they sell like some bobbleheads of him with the toque on as well?
I think so.
It's actually a beanie.
I'm looking that up right now. Oh, yeah, it's my turn. Sorry.
It's your turn.
Oh, sorry. All right. This is the fun one. I really like this question. Which NHL team once drafted a player that didn't exist? The Philadelphia Flyers, Buffalo Sabres, Pittsburgh Penguins, or the Atlanta Flames?
You know what I'm going to ask you first, right?
What?
To read it again.
All right. Which NHL team once drafted a player who did not exist? The Philadelphia Flyers, the Buffalo Sabres, the Pittsburgh Penguins, or the Atlanta Flames?
Flames.
Flames.
Okay. Habs Guru going with the Flyers. Stan the Man saying Atlanta as well. Huh. All right. Paul Duffy saying B for the Sabres. The answer, drum roll, the answer is B. The Buffalo Sabres drafted Teru Sugimoto out of the Tokyo Katanas, out of the Japanese Ice Hockey League in the Japan Ice Hockey League in 1974. What had happened? Because I know what this is. The Sabres were extremely frustrated of the draft needing to take place every pick via telephone, call, confirm. It was a very slow process. So the Sabres GM on Chimlack, shout out, decided to draft Teru Sugimoto, and it wasn't acknowledged until training camp. And once the league found out, all they did was just strike the name from the record books. And Sabres fans will still, to this day, when their team is horrible, bring signs saying "We want Sugimoto." I love this Teru Sugimoto meme.
What was the answer, though?
It was B, Buffalo Sabres.
Wait,
What
so
did I say?
they were so fed up with the draft that they just said, fuck it, we're making up somebody?
Yeah. To be fair, this was in the 11th round of the draft.
Before. I had heard of this.
Yeah. Back at a phone call. Yep. You had to call in for everything. You had to call in for that.
Shit. Okay, I haven't got any questions because this is not what I thought it was. So, Matt, you go again.
KZ. Where's the fucking question? Hold on, I had a good one.
Well, we're really prepared. Sorry, everybody. I mean, I've got a ton of questions, but they're not multiple choice. That's
I
my
mean,
problem.
I've got like 58 questions that I could probably pick one.
Go. You got one? Go for it.
All right. In 1993, Chris Draper was traded to the Detroit Red Wings for blank $10,000, $1, $1 million, or $100.
In what year?
In 1993. And this is, of course, the time when you were able to trade cash in the National Hockey League. That's how this trade happened.
$1 million seems too much.
Mm-hmm.
But then everything else seems too little. So $1 million.
Habs Guru saying $1. All right. Matt, what's your answer?
$100.
$100. All right. Derek Kane saying 1,000. We got everything. Every answer being represented. Hey, Doug, how's it going?
Welcome in, Doug. You're never too late. Don't worry about it, man.
Price is Right rules. Hell yeah, those Habs. Stan the Man with 100. All right. The answer genuinely surprises everybody. Chris Draper was sold. Paul Duffy saying 100, by the way. Chris Draper was sold to the Detroit Red Wings for $1.
How?
Basically, it ended up being the story behind that is that he played, I think it was 26 games for the 20 games for the Winnipeg Jets over 4 seasons, and they didn't want him, so they ended up trading him for future considerations, I believe it was. And what it ended up being was basically the amount of $1. And so that's why it's recognized as him being traded for literally $1.
I would have never guessed that one.
Yep. And shout out Chris Draper going on to have one of the most historic grindy careers in the NHL.
Chris Draper, yeah. That's crazy. All right, I got one. It's not multiple choice, but we'll see if you can get it. Who was the first head coach of the Quebec Nordiques?
Rick Seligman.
Roger Nielsen.
Never. What? Richard Nixon?
I said Roger Nielsen.
You're just going to keep saying Roger Nielsen until we get one, right?
I have either him or Scotty Bowman. Wait, no, Bowman was the GM, not a head coach.
Who was the first head coach of the Quebec Nordiques? Derek says Maurice Richard. Randy Mack says Bergeron. What was it? Michel Bergeron.
You said Bergeron. That's good.
Stan Man says Bergeron.
Yeah. I'm going with Roger Nielsen. He's the only old head coach that I really remember.
I'm going.
Matt says I don't fucking know.
I said Rick Seligman.
Guru, we're not giving hints. Paul Duffy says Bergeron.
All right.
Are we going once? Going twice. I say Maurice Richard. The answer is Maurice Richard. We all wanted to be Maurice Richard.
He was a coach?
Not a very good one.
Was
He
really?
lasted, I want to say he lasted 30 games. Am I right?
What?
And he couldn't handle the stress.
Oh.
Or was that Boom Boom? I'm not sure if that was Boom Boom or him.
They might have been going with WHA actually.
It might have been the WHA. Oh,
because he coached one game.
Oh, okay, so then it was the Atlanta Flames. He went and coached. He couldn't coach. Somebody, pretty sure it was Richard. He couldn't handle coaching.
No, the only coaching that it says from Maurice Richard is the Nordiques. He coached one game in the WHA.
That was it.
Yeah. Wow. So fucking Derek
Kane.
Kane.
I'm thinking of.
Derek Kane, pretty good. I thought it was a week or two before he quit. Couldn't remember who. I'll look up Boom Boom actually.
It does say here, stepped away after just one game.
Oh shit! Oh nice. Well, not nice, but you know what I mean. And also, yes, Boom Boom. He lasted about 3 seasons with the Atlanta Flames, and he was replaced mid-season, just like he was when he was the Montreal Canadiens head coach.
Boom Boom.
Yep.
Yeah, when he was it was the Montreal Canadiens. He couldn't handle the pressure coaching here. He lasted half a season, less than that.
Understandable.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. All right. Scratch that one. Anyways, Derek gets it though.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Derek
Alright, I'm ready.
knows the guy who played for them at that time. Nice, Derek.
Which of the following is not a true fact about quirky Habs goaltender Carey Price? A. In 2016-17, Price entered the record books as the first NHL goalie to ever win his first 10 games of the season. B. Price owns homes in Montreal, Kelowna, and Hawaii. C. Growing up, Price lived far from the closest organized hockey team, so his father purchased a plane to fly him to games and practices. D. Price has a First Nation lineage through his mother's side.
So
I'm
what
gonna
is
say
they're not well-known facts or not?
Which one
actual-
isn't true?
The third one.
I'm gonna say it's B.
C.
See what everyone else says.
Yeah. I don't want to reveal anything, but I might know what I'm talking about. It's either A or B. I think. I don't know if it'd be C or D. Derek Kane's asking for the answers again. Julian says it's C.
Give the answers again.
Answers again.
Yes, please.
A. In 16-17, Price entered the record books as the first NHL goalie to ever win his first 10 games of the season. Price owns homes in Montreal, Kelowna, and Hawaii. C. Growing up, Price lived far from the closest organized hockey team, so his father purchased a plane to fly him 2 games and practices. D. Price has a First Nation lineage through his mother's side. Maybe we can eliminate D right off the bat.
Yeah, we know that's true. I don't know. I don't remember this airplane shit. I never heard of that. So that's what I'm going to see.
Habs Guru Paul, Derek all saying B, Julian saying B now.
Survey says
Rick's
B.
wrong.
Price owns homes in Montreal, Kelowna, and Hawaii.
Yeah. It's Hawaii he doesn't own a place in, right?
Correct.
Yeah. But yeah, that's legit, Rick. His dad bought a plane to fly him because it was like a 3-hour drive between
A 3-hour tour.
Oh, I love that show.
Whose
Gilligan's
turn is
Island
it?
is a great show.
Whose turn is it?
It's I mean, I had 2 in a row. Matt had 1. I don't know if you guys want to take another round or
Which team drafted Chris Pronger?
I thought you were gonna say Kreider. God.
I got no. It's just you got to know the team. Which team drafted Chris
Ooh.
Pronger?
The Rick Seligmans.
I want to say the Hartford Whalers, I think.
I'm pretty sure it's the Whalers. Yeah, Hartford.
I think his mom is or was the chief of Anaheim Lake. I think it's Anaheim, not Anaheim.
That's Carey Price. No,
Yeah.
but it's Anaheim. But it's it's not.
Yeah,
written
it's pronounced
that.
like Anaheim, like I said, or something like that.
No, it's pronounced Anaheim. Like
Oh, it is Anaheim Lake. What the? Oh no, it's Anaheim.
it's just written differently. That's all.
Oh.
Yes. Okay,
oh.
everybody. It's the Whalers.
Yeah, let's go.
What's with Rick and his shitty questions? What the hell?
No, I think that's a good question. It stumped me for a second.
What was
Stumped
the
all of us,
answer?
I think. It was the Whalers.
Whalers, yeah.
Yeah, Derek King. Oh, Derek King had a massive lead. It's down to 2 now. Habs Guru's got 9. Derek King's got 11.
What do I have and what does Rick have?
Matt has 8 and Rick has 4.
4.
Yes!
I don't want to laugh. I'm sorry.
Laugh at Rick. Rick
No,
is
I don't.
dumb.
I don't want to laugh at my boss.
Rigged. I said it's rigged.
He's gonna fire me if I laugh.
Our
at him.
CEO is dumb.
Everybody out there, be peaceful and protest peacefully, but go get them.
All right. So Matt, you going next then?
There was a good question I had on one of these fucking pages and I lost it and I'm pissed.
Start highlighting
Oh,
question.
good.
No,
I got
I don't
good
wanna-
options. Okay, I got one. Which player won the Hart Trophy and the Conn Smythe Trophy in the same season and then repeated the feat a second time? Options are Bobby Orr, Wayne Gretzky, Guy Lafleur, Mario Lemieux.
I'm gonna go with Guy Lafleur.
Can I get the answers again, please?
Bobby Orr, Wayne Gretzky, Guy Lafleur, Mario Lemieux.
I'm gonna say Mario Lemieux.
Guru says Orr. Paul says Lemieux. You guys both say Lemieux?
I said Lafleur.
Oh, so we got a Lafleur and
I love Guy
Lemieux.
Lafleur, but just I feel like that's one of the
So
Lemieux ones.
Harry, if you're right, if it turns out to be Lafleur, and you and I would have gotten it wrong, I think Rick would fire us on the spot.
Derek missed the question. Which player won the Hart Trophy and the Conn Smythe Trophy in the same season and then repeated it a second time? Doug says Orr. Paul says 90 pounds. Of what?
That's the Doug's question. He's asking how much the Stanley Cup weight. The Stanley Cup? The Stanley Cup weighs in pounds.
Oh, okay. I didn't see
35 pounds.
Yeah.
All right. The answer is Derek says Orr. The answer is the greatest player to ever play the game of hockey, Bobby Orr.
Guy Lafleur. Oh.
No, Guy Lafleur is my favorite player and my favorite having the
No,
best.
it could
the
honestly,
best
you could
ever
have
to play.
realistically, like, none of those answers are bad answers. Like,
Yeah.
in that
Except
most-
Messi.
That's the whole point. So make it hard. And give you good answers. I ought to get one for that one, eh?
You know, Rick, to be nice, I will give you a pity point.
Give me a pity point, please.
I
Pity point. Pity point.
No, D was Lemieux. Yes, I got everybody. All right, so
Oh. Okay, found the question that I wanted.
all right.
Okay. Which of the following did goaltender Steve Penny not get after the Canadiens won the Stanley Cup in 1986? A Stanley Cup ring. B, included in the team picture. C, traded to Winnipeg. D, his name on the cup.
Which did he not get? I'm gonna say, Rick, you're muted.
I was muted. Your fault. Repeat the question, please. I didn't hear it all.
Which of the
It's your fault.
following did goaltender Steve Penny not get after the Canadiens won the Stanley Cup in 1986?
Lady?
A cup ring. B, included in the team picture. C, traded to Winnipeg. D, his name on the cup.
His name on the cup. I want to say B, included in the team photo, because I think he was traded to Winnipeg at that point.
Yeah, he was traded to Winnipeg because I remember his card. I had it. And it said on it, it was in a Habs uniform.
Yeah, traded to Winnipeg. Yeah,
Yeah.
NHL Pro Set, I think.
Yeah. No, I don't know if it was
Yeah.
Pro Set, it was one of those. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably Tops or OPG. What was the first answer? Answer?
A cup ring.
I feel like if he didn't get one, they would have been like, there would have been articles of like, oh, Steve Penny didn't get a Stanley Cup ring. How the Habs made it up to him. They would have done something.
You know
like
what?
that.
I'm going to go with A.
Oh,
I don't know why, but I'm going with A.
Okay.
I'm wrong because I'm always wrong.
Drew says A. Paul says D. Derek says D. Survey says D. He did not get his name engraved on the cup.
Oh,
I knew it was one of those
Wow.
things. I knew there was something he didn't get like that.
I got why? Why was that? That's weird.
Didn't play enough games.
Oh.
Is that possible?
yeah.
Why'd they trade him to Winnipeg after winning the cup too? Is that because they had what?
What year was it?
86.
Oh,
Yeah, it's probably why. Yeah, it wasn't that was they spent yeah, I think that's why.
I think you can get why. 4.36 goals against average and an 839 save percentage.
Ooh.
That's why.
Yeah, Waugh, meanwhile, that year had a 3.35 goals against average and an 875, was still the second best goalie on that team. You will never guess who was the technical best goalie.
Rasico? No, it wasn't on the team then.
Rick, you got an answer?
Who was the best goalie on that team that year?
That 70 or 80, 85, 86 team.
What? I don't know.
Doug Sotar.
Sotart. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, by numbers he was 2.77 and
I
895.
knew that. No, I didn't know
I knew that. I just want to give you guys a chance.
that. Okay, mine. On January 1st, 1958, which player fought 3 Boston Bruins in succession? Maurice Richard, Henri Richard, Leo Labine, Fern Flamen.
The Rocket was probably done playing then, right?
The first question was, what? In what year? 58? Yeah, Rocket played till 60, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say the.
I'll go with the
Flamin'
Rocket.
dude. I feel like that'd be like part of his legend, though. Is that he fought 3 Bruins in one
that's
game?
true.
I
What
feel
are
like
the
that
answers
would-
again, Rick?
What is that?
What are
did
the
you say?
answers?
Maurice Richard, Henri Richard, Leo Labine, Fern Flamen. Paul says D. Fern
I'm gonna
Flamen.
go with Labine.
Derek says C. And Guru says D. And what did you say, Harry?
I said Fern Flamen.
I'm going with Labine.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? You're all freaking wrong. It was Henri Richard.
Wow.
Henri Richard
I never
did
thought of
not
him as a
back
fighter.
down
Me
from
neither.
anybody. Henri Richard didn't care how big you were, how small you. He didn't back down from nobody.
It's like Michael Pizzetta. He'll fucking drop the gloves on anybody.
All right, who's next?
Never thought I'd hear Henri Richard compared to Michael Pizzetta.
Yeah,
Montreal, Larry Robinson.
Michael Pizzetta somewhere out there just came.
Just randomly, what the fuck? Why did that happen?
Montreal's Larry Robinson made the playoffs in 20 consecutive seasons, an NHL record he shares with which other defenseman? A. Bobby Orr. B. Teppo Numaniminin. C. Nick Lidstrom. D. Borja Salming.
Wasn't Salming because Toronto didn't make the playoffs every year. It's going to be
Was it
him.
Bobby Orr only played like 9 seasons.
So it couldn't have been Bobby Orr. What were the other two now?
Teppo Numaniminin and Nick Lidstrom.
What's the question?
Larry Robinson made the playoffs in 20 consecutive seasons, an NHL record he shares with which other defenseman?
Oh, Nick Lidstrom.
I think it's Numanen.
Numanen is a good one, but the Red Wings, I feel like they were just so good for so
I think
long.
it's like a trick question, and it's Numanen because everyone's going to go, it's can't be Numanen.
But keep in mind, the Red Wings made the playoffs like 25 straight years.
Did they?
And Lidstrom had to be part of a lot of those. But when he was drafted compared to when he came over, like
I don't know. That's the thing. I was thinking maybe the first couple of years they didn't.
yeah, exactly.
And I think it's new for some. I just think it's Numanen. I'm probably wrong. Couldn't go with me.
I
What do they
hope
say?
it's
What do they say here in the chat? Anybody?
We're just having some discussions with Kane and Paul.
They're talking about Montreal.
Oh.
Okay, nobody listened to that one.
Survey says, Harry, you're spot on. Nick Lidstrom.
Oh, wow.
I said
It
don't
makes
listen to
sense.
me.
I don't think he ever missed the playoffs because literally from the time I was born, I think until like a couple years after I graduated high school, I don't think Detroit ever missed the playoffs. Like ever.
Nope, Detroit never missed the playoffs with Nick Lidstrom. He played 20 years and all 20 he made the playoffs.
Sounds like Larry Robinson.
Shout out 2003, by the way, when they got swept by the Anaheim Ducks. That was a great year. All right, I've got one I think is really funny. The Stanley Cup has been used as a blank. All of these: cereal bowl, baptism font, toilet.
Wait,
I
say
know
the
it's
answers
been used
again.
Cereal bowl.
The answers: all of these, cereal bowl, baptism font, and toilet.
I'm not sure about the toilet, but I'm going to say yes. So A.
All of these. Oh, okay.
I know it's been a cereal bowl.
Have a good night, Paul.
I don't know why, but I have a gut feeling it was also used as a baptism thing. But like, whoever used it as a toilet should have the name X'd off.
Habs Guru says B, cereal bowl. Derek King says D as a toilet.
Well, it was all the if it was D, I mean, then it was all the above.
Because I know it's been used as a cereal bowl a billion times.
Okay, but think about this: if it was B and C, then it has to be all the above.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go A.
All right, the answer.
Why did I help him? Why did I help him?
The answer. By God, Rick has another point. It is all of them.
Who the hell shit in the cup?
I could have pissed in it.
All right, so here's what happened. So, Chicago Blackhawks center Andrew Desjardins.
Oh, go figure, it's the fucking Blackhawks.
Used it as a giant cereal bowl. Detroit Red Wing left winger Thomas Holmstrom let his cousin use it as a baptism font for a christening.
I remember that.
Toronto Maple Leafs center Red Kelly
Fuck the Leafs!
placed his infant son in the cup while posing for pictures, only to discover his son had an accident in the cup.
It wasn't on purpose, so there you
Yeah, no, yeah.
But it's still Toronto, so fuck Toronto.
Yeah,
But
it
Red
is still
Kelly, I
it
think,
is,
a
it is
former
kind of funny though. It is still funny.
Yeah, I knew it was a. All right, my turn. Which team was the first U.S.-based team to play in the Stanley Cup Finals?
Detroit. No, I lied.
Wait,
Seattle Metropolitans.
Seattle Metropolitans, Detroit Red
Ooh.
Wings, Portland Rosebuds, or Boston Bruins?
Detroit Red Wings and Sting.
It's got to be Seattle.
Yeah, I'll say Seattle because I think they won a cup before they left even. I'll say Seattle.
So we got two Seattles. Anybody else?
It's going to be the
Eric
Rosebuds.
says A, Seattle.
It's got to
Okay.
be the Metropolitans.
We got
That's why I said I
three
lied.
Seattle.
I went, never mind.
Do we have any other guesses? Go. Is anybody still here? Well, not a lot of people. That's all we got. 6 people. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Derek says, twice.
It's going to be Seattle.
Going once. Guru says, you couldn't read for a second. Detroit.
Because the Cubs been around longer than the Red Wings. So
Going
it's gotta be
once.
Seattle.
Going twice. Going 3 times.
Maybe the
You are
Rosebuds.
all wrong.
Rosebuds.
Portland
Fuck!
Rosebuds.
I knew it.
You didn't know it, or you would have guessed it.
No, I said,
Damn.
I go, it's got to be Seattle, and it's going to be the Rosebuds just to piss me off.
Yeah, I heard, yeah.
The Rosebuds.
What do fan favorite Canadiens defenseman PK Subban's initials actually stand for? Patrick Kennedy,
Pernell Carl.
Pernell Carl, Pierre Curtis, penalty killer.
Penalty killer Subban. Well, we know it's not D because he never killed a single penalty in his life.
Pernell for Pernell Roberts, who played Trapper John in the series Trapper John, and also some other part. And Carl for his dad. Pernell Carl Subban.
Yeah, Pernell Carl. Yeah.
Yep.
Funny enough,
It
before
says Pernell Carl.
So considering I got it before he finished, I'm the only one that should get the points.
No, but we all know why he was named
So
Pernell
I
Carl.
get everybody's points, and now I'm ahead of Matt. I like that kind of math.
Love how
All
Rick
right.
didn't make fun of me for pronouncing it Kyle.
Kyle.
Pernell Carl.
This is
South
going to
Park.
be
Kyle.
This is going to be a very tough one, and you know what? That's what we want.
Yes, we want tough.
Hey, Zach, how's it going? Hey, Zach. Hey, let's
Tough
go.
Kitty said to Kitty, but the milk tastes fine. No?
How many different?
I don't know. My brain.
How many different Minnesota North Stars players scored goals against the Winnipeg Jets on November 11th, 1981?
All of them.
9, 8, 10, or 11? I'm doing good, Zach. Thank you very much, sir.
9, 8, 10, or 11. What year was it?
November 11th, 1981.
1981. And what was the team doing the scoring?
It was the Minnesota North Stars on the Winnipeg Jets.
Two shitty teams.
Kane, Zach both saying 11. Habs Guru saying 9.
I'm going to say 11.
Mm.
I'm going to go, because it's my birth month, November, I'm going to go 11.
Oh, 11 in 11. Well, you know what? The answer, anybody else got a response in the chat? The correct answerino is 11.
Yes.
The Minnesota North Stars set an NHL record.
And you know what's funny? Rick only said 11 because he waited till Derek made his answer.
No, not true. I wasn't looking.
Really? Because you said 11 as soon as I saw his answer pop up.
They scored 11 different skaters in a 15-2 win over the Jets.
Yeah. And I think both were pretty shitty teams at the time.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Hang on, I'm getting there. I gotta find a multi.
Habs Guru actually got that one wrong. I gotta put Zach down.
Oh, here's a hard one. Which brand of helmet did Mario Lemieux wear on his return to the NHL in December of 2000? Your options: CCM, Koho, Adidas, Nike.
I'm gonna say Koho because I feel like he wore that throughout most of his career. I want to say Koho though, but I'm not 100%.
I'm gonna go Nike.
We got a Koho and we got a Nike.
If we've got a Koho, then there's something wrong with the stream.
What?
Oh,
I don't get that joke. Guru and Derek say CCM.
If we're sharing a Koho,
Is it like a salmon? What's
a
Koho?
Koho.
Oh,
He's talking about sharing a bit.
Then we'd be Eskimo brothers.
Oh God, we would be.
That's what would happen.
Rick's like, work, God damn it, work.
Now, usually I use a hammer. Okay, so we got two CCMs, we got a Nike and a
Koho.
Yeah. And the answer is Nike. Fucking Matt gets one.
Matt is now tied with Habs Guru for second.
That's right, motherfuckers.
Him and
I'm
Guru,
smart.
him and Guru though are both 4 points. It sounded like Eugene there. Are both 4 points back of Derek for first.
Winger Maurice Richard often led the league in goals, but never in points, prompting one teammate to remark, "Maurice wouldn't even pass you the salt." True or false?
I'm gonna say true. That
True.
seems like a really funny like little.
I think that's true because I mean he was a goal scorer. I don't think he won. He won scoring title, but I don't think that's a points title in his day. Scoring title was goals.
Have Guru Derek both saying true, of course.
So I'm definitely going with true.
By the way, if you're watching this on
that is true.
Yeah, there we go.
True.
Rick is now tied for third all of a sudden.
I get that point back. I'm tied for third with who?
Paul.
With how many?
And Paul left. I'm going to pass Paul.
Oh, yep, with 9 points. Or sorry, actually fourth now because Habs Guru got that question right.
I don't like you anymore, Harry.
How many points does Rick have?
9.
How many do I have?
11.
Ha!
Yeah, only 2.
Damn. Oh, all right. I've got
We're losing people fast. Are we that boring?
All right. Let's do this. Who is the oldest man ever to coach an NHL game? Rick Seligman. No. Who's the oldest man to ever coach an NHL game for real? Glenn Sather, Scotty Bowman, Al Arbor, and Art Ross. Those are your 4 choices. Sporty, Chef Camaro, how's it going, my good sir?
Scotty Bowman or Art Ross? I don't know how old Art Ross was. And you said, okay, so Scotty Bowman, Art Ross, who the other 2 again?
Glenn Sather and Al Arbor.
Glenn Sather and Al Arbor. Al Arbor was pretty old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Scotty Bowman.
I'm going Scotty Bowman.
Habs Guru, Derek King, both saying Al Arbor. Hey, Chef Camaro, how's it going, man? How's it going? All right. Yeah, so I think the answers are in. The correct answer is Al Arbor.
Fuck!
So I believe that it would have been Scotty Bowman. However, November 3rd, 2007, Al Arbor came out of retirement for one night at age 75 to coach the Islanders in a victory against the Pittsburgh Penguins to give Arbor his 740th win in his career. And he is the only head coach in NHL history to coach 1,500 games for the same team as well.
And I wonder if that's been updated because isn't Jacques Martin 75?
Oh, he might be actually. Let me look that up. Jacques Martin, he's 71 actually.
Oh, okay. I thought he was older. Okay.
So he somehow coaches 4 more years.
And let's get Matt to admit the only reason he took Scotty Bowman was because I did, and he didn't want to lose a point to me. So he figured either way.
Yes.
How come I knew that? All right. Which Detroit Red Wings player is nicknamed the Professor? Steve Yzerman, Igor Larionov, Brendan Shanahan, can't be, and Larry Murphy.
Oh, fuck.
Yzerman, Larionov, Shanahan, or Murphy?
I'm going to say Igor Larionov because Igor is statistically, or not statistically, but it sounds like a professor's name.
Igor?
Yeah, I'm going
Igor
with
was
Igor.
like the wasn't that the
sign
in Notre Dame? Wasn't that Igor?
Yeah.
He sounds like a professor.
I mean, the name Igor to me sounds like a professor.
What kind of schools you go to? Schools are getting bad out there in Ormstown, I guess.
Yeah, it might be.
I'm going with Murphy.
Oh, just because Derek Kane said Murphy.
So we got what? We got 2 Murphys.
Yeah, well, 3 if you include Matt.
3 Murphys, and we got 1 Larionov. Anybody? Well, we only got 4 people in the room, so
I hope it's Shanahan just to be weird.
And the answer is Igor Larionov.
Let's go.
Igor Larionov.
Little glove up, give a little salami.
We almost don't have enough people in here to do trivia. Jeez.
Yeah, maybe we should just wrap it up.
I mean, hour 27. We've been going for a little while.
1 more round each.
All right, that sounds good. I'm gonna look for a really hard question for some really hard boys. I should probably rephrase that.
What is the lowest position in the draft that the Canadiens have selected a player who would go on to make the Hockey Hall of Fame? A, 28th. B, 51st. C, 130th. D, 207th.
I doubt it's 207.
I'm gonna say 130.
Where I want to. That's kind of where I'm. To go on to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with 130. Derek says B. What was B?
51st.
51st. I don't think there's anybody else. Oh, we got 7 now. Oh, we got 7 people in here.
Oh, people heard that we were ending and they said, nope.
Nope.
Not on our watch.
Okay, someone going to give us the answer?
Survey says B, 51st.
Really?
God damn it.
That's the latest.
I mean, as soon as Rick said his answer, my head just went, yes. Because I knew he was going to.
Oh.
Or I wasn't going to get the point.
Wow. All right. I think I've got one. You know what? I'm actually going to switch. I'm going to switch my question last second. We've got which player holds the NHL record for goals scored by a draft-eligible player who was not drafted? In other words, which player holds the NHL record for goals scored by an undrafted player? Martin St. Louis, Dino Ciccarelli, boo, Adam Oates, or Joel Otto?
Dino Cicerelli.
Dino Cicerelli.
Fuck off, Matt. Derek says D. Oh, no, that's from the other one. Derek says Dino.
Well, either way, if you said B or Dino, it's the same one.
Oh,
Dino
okay.
Cicerelli was B. Guru saying
Guru
Marty.
says Marty St. Louis.
Regardless if the answer is St. Louis or not, respect for actually picking Marty. All right. I'll wait a second for people to. You know what? Why not? I think that's good. The answer is Dino Cicerelli.
Yes. He got a lot of goals. 600 goals, right?
608. Yeah, 608.
Yeah. He got a shit ton of goals. Okay, I gotta find one that has
Rick, by the way, does move past Paul D for fourth. He is 2 behind Matt now.
2 behind Matt. Oh,
and if
God.
Matt had guessed differently,
this is Rick's last question too. This is the last question of the night, so I win. Rick loses.
Well, either way, actually, Derek King wins.
But between me and Rick, I win.
Oh yes, and between all three of us, I got no clue because I wasn't counting myself anyways.
All right, which player was the first in the NHL to score a full-strength power play, shorthanded, penalty shot, and open net goal in the same game?
I know the answer, but I'm not going to
A.
say it.
Réal Lemieux. B. Mario Lemieux. C. Jocelyn Lemieux. And D.
Claude
Lemieux.
Yeah, I love that it's all Lemieux.
Anybody got it? You what? Hello? You say something?
I said I love that the answers were all Lemieux.
No, I'm Matt. I thought I heard Matt say something. Habs Guru says Mario.
I'm thinking Mario too.
He says Réal Lemieux. And who else saying something?
I'll say Mario.
Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? Oh, Mario was B, eh? Yeah,
Yes.
everyone got it right. Mario Lemieux.
Let's go.
Yeah.
As soon as you said even strength power play shorthanded, I was like, oh, well, it's Mario.
Super Mario.
I wanted to say it just to get back at you from earlier, but like, no, it's the last question of the night. I'm not gonna do that. I want a legitimate question.
All right, that's gonna bring us to a close, I think, my friends. Yay! Are you showing us your nipples? I don't know. That's what it looks like. I had girls do that to me before.
Well, you could say you had a guy do it.
I never really wanted to have to say that ever.
All right, before we go, do you want me to give the final standings? Or?
Yes.
All right, so in last place, we'll go from last to first because why not? Tied. It's a four-way tie for drum. All right, with 1 total point between all of them, 1 point each, I should say. Alex, Julian, Doug, and Zach with 2 points. Randy M with 8 points. Stan the Man with 9. Paul D with 10. It's our CEO and owner, Rick.
I own you guys? Nice.
With 13. Matt Norton with 14. With 14. In second place, Habs Guru in first place in a complete shocker to nobody. 20 points. It's Derek Kane.
Of course, Derek won.
Derek.
Congrats, Derek.
Hell yeah. Let's
the
go.
First winner of the of Friday Night Trivia. Yeah, this is something we're going to do again because, but this time I'm going to have found my questions, like better questions.
Yeah.
That I can actually, I have a whole shit ton, but they're not really set up the way I wanted them. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
What pro team played in the Climate Pledge Arena before the Kraken? Basketball team, wasn't it?
Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah, Supersonics, yeah.
Well, at least I was close.
Habs Guru pulling Elias Anderson. Silver.
Yeah, he threw a silver medal into
It wasn't
crowd.
Climate Pledge, but I'm pretty sure it was the Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't
Yeah, I
named.
mean I knew it was a basketball team. So must have been in Supersonics.
Also, real quick, I did want to say on stream, I think the reason Leish Anderson hasn't gotten a call up is because the Habs might be worried when they send him back down that a team will easily claim him.
Yeah, waivers has a lot to do with stuff. Besides, now that Gignac is here and playing well,
yeah, unfortunately,
there's no need, right?
Yeah.
And Gignac also has to be waived.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
is
there's no way
King
he
Dooley
would-
okay?
What?
I didn't watch the game, but I know he was in a little bit of pain near the end. Is he okay?
Who?
Caden Gooley.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I know he played last night, but
Hey, Google.
I mean, he got hurt again last night, is what you're saying?
I saw a tweet from a writer that covers the Habs, like Priyanka something. She's really good.
Yeah.
He said something about he looked in pain on the bench.
I remember during the game I heard something about it, but I don't think he left the game hurt.
I don't think so either. I feel like that would have been made a pretty big deal out of that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, good.
I would have known. That would be something I would know.
We're cool.
All right. So speaking of the game tomorrow, Washington is in town to take on the Habs. Hopefully we'll beat them again. I will be doing Saturday Hockey Talk at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Give you the preview for the game, talk a little hockey, and then the game at 7 and post game right after. So that's tomorrow. That's it. Thanks everybody for watching and being here for the first ever official trivia night. We had a lot of fun, and we'll definitely be doing this again. So and everybody who watched on the on Don't Puck with Media, awesome. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. And remind you, give a thumbs up on your way out. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. And we'll see you soon. All right. Until next time, I speak for the boys. Since I own them, you heard Harry. Yeah, listen, thanks for being here. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out. And we'll all see you soon.
Later, peeps. By the way,
Good night,
do
everybody.
you two have your own pop figure?
That's pretty cool, though. Whoever made it.
I know. Alicia got it for me for Valentine's Day. I was like, what?
That's pretty
I'm
cool.
fucking famous. I got my own pop now.
Yeah, that's adorable.
except
That's
nobody's
cute.
bought it. Only you have one. That's a weird thing.
I'll sell them to you guys. I'll personalize them to Rick. Go fuck yourself, Matt.
Nice. Maybe you can sell it for a dime. I don't know. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Ciao, ciao.